We're in the chips. It's gonna work.
That's because it's actually bad to the bone. It's another day, and we are on the tow truck again. We got a lot done last time on the tow truck. Still a lot left to do. Basically, today's goals, we're gonna try to get transfer case mounted and in it, and a new oil pan gasket put on this thing, fix all the leaks that it has, and then we can let it down and start on to the interior, shifters, controls, those kinds of things. But I think we're gonna get this today.
Okay. That was a little scary.
Yeah, it slid off of that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna go anywhere.
Find a good place to run to if it does.
It may go somewhere.
Oil pan
That needs
gasket.
to go back up on. Loosen that. Lift it and I'll push this under like so.
Feel more good about that?
I feel more better. That is a word. All right, I'm gonna let her down just, nope. I'm gonna go up just a little.
I feel wiggle there. Oh, it's a good wiggle or a bad wiggle.
Why is it so tight? We're hitting exhaust right now on this side.
There it goes. Got it.
Okay, it's sitting there all on its own.
And our strap has left the chat.
Yep.
It has.
I feel like this is gonna be one of the last times we do this, so I'm going ahead and putting some stuff together here. Like every project, I read your guys' comments and you tell me all the time, like, you build stuff just to tear it back apart again. Well, that's because our projects are evolving.
And they'll probably both go on evolving, but we can't predict where that will go.
This one's getting better all the time. Didn't know how I wanted it exactly at first. So, that should be the right one, right?
That's where your mark on the outside is.
Fairly certain that it should be right then. I wonder if I put a T in that and leave that so I can drain this thing.
Might be smart.
It shouldn't be in the way, really. It should be fine right there. If I put a short T in it, put that in it, come out and up with that one. We're basically making a sight glass in the side of this so that we can know how much oil's in it.
Is it coming off, Tom?
Doesn't act like it. Cooper's the mastermind. Just use 2 bars, it'll pop right off. Sure enough, it does. This is threaded though, so that we can just put the bolts.
So we should be good to tap it on right there.
Oh, we need it right there.
What was the statement the other day? At some point, everything becomes a hammer.
Yep. It's a true story. My life it is anyway. O-rings go in there, right? Yep, they seem to. All right. Got it. So this was going straight up into the floorboard. Now we can come off with the breather. We're gonna change this out and we'll put a T in it. We'll come from here to here with one and then on up out. Should work just dandy. All right, we are running to the store. I got a shopping list. We're gonna go see if we can find some parts and make the oil reservoir stuff. We made her to Terry's. We're gonna run in and find our parts and hopefully get everything we need. We got our parts, not all of them, but like 95% of them, so we're good.
Made it.
Home.
All right, Paul's got the start of the sight glass.
Going together here. We'll see if it all pans out like first planned. Drain plug that goes in and a hoser. All right, where's them clamper utensils? Put a couple of them on there. I'll just throw that on the ground. Go into the pocket tools.
Oh, baby.
Hold that transfer case. All right, that's on. Ouch. There's one. Who put that on already? That went right on there.
Yeah, those barbs are real deal.
Oh! Okay, well, that's on there. We'll just put a hose clamp on that one.
She's built.
Yeah, then we fill it full of oil.
That looks good.
I'm gonna show you how it works. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those slow filling operations. It's gonna take a minute. Sight glass is done, so now there's no wondering if it's got oil in it. You can just peer underneath and see it. That's it, huh?
That's as tall as I dare go,
Yeah.
and that puts you, with that your pivot.
Pretty close to the...
Yeah, and that keeps us about, I'm a little higher than this, but this is dipped.
Yeah, I like it. Should be fine. Build that bad boy. I'm gonna take this cover off and see if we can't weld a fill plug in the side of that. So what we've got going on is, originally this transfer case hung with this part down. So the fill line needed to be like halfway in this bearing. Right now, that's not gonna be that way. If we fill it up to where it runs out, it's gonna be down here. We're gonna put this in here, run a nipple up, but we need somewhere else to fill it from, basically. I'm gonna take the cover off the side. We'll put a fill plug in the side of it, because I want this bearing to be half full. I want the transfer case to be half full of oil.
Copy. Just like that.
That is the game plan.
Tom, he's got that cardboard cutout we showed you earlier. Trace on this metal and cut it out.
Thanks, Paul. What did I do? You bought this?
Oh, yeah. The Christmas present, Tom. We all need to enjoy that. It definitely makes life better.
Perfect. So that should be exactly what we need. Wow, that saved us like 20 minutes.
Good stuff.
Thinking I can use that punch to punch that notch out, and then all I gotta do is do the cleanup.
I like it.
That, and then all I gotta do is notch those. Should be golden.
Just got it back from powder coat.
Alright. I'll go clean her up on the belt sander and we'll be done. Let's see if it fits.
It's gonna be happy.
Yeah, it is the first go, so
Did you build it upside down and backwards?
maybe. I'm like, how did I get here from templated it straight off the cardboard? So one side of this should be right?
You would think. Right there should be right.
She's built.
Once it's welded to there, it shouldn't flex. So,
Looks like it lines up pretty good.
that'll be good. We'll weld it together. Then we just got to get a heim joint to go on here, and we got it whipped. I'm gonna glue this thing on. Find some lunch.
Heim joint right here. Fits through here. So when we got shifters.
Alright, we got a box today.
Thanks
From
for
Bruce.
From Bruce.
I know what this is. Jace is gonna dig this. Just a
Oh,
second.
that's why you got him open.
That is why I had Jace open it.
Oh, another box.
It's a Hellcat supercharger.
Oh!
Thanks.
Crack
for
that
all
open right there. Maybe it's another box inside of a box.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, what is this?
Case inside of all that. Crack that open and see what you've got there. What is it?
Jeez, TJI.
DJI?
DJI drone. We got these gold tips on the wings, dude. Swag.
I'll run that one to a tree now.
Jay's caught himself a tree.
I've only done that once.
We got her all siliconed up. She's ready to go in.
We are going back in for the last time. We've got all the little plundery stuff done.
Just pump away.
Go ahead and cue Thumper the Rabbit right here. You probably never even seen that cartoon.
Oh, come on.
You're old.
Let's say we're underneath the shaft.
We're gonna have problems here. Trying to get up in there and not hit the...
We're pulling a wheelie right now.
It's gotta go over here.
Around there, up on that.
Well, I'm not sure it's still gonna go on.
Just stuck the hand in the right stuff and put on the side of it.
Okay.
That's fairly easy.
Oh, it ain't in yet.
Easy.
Perfect. Bolts. Right there.
That was pretty
Ain't coming out of there now.
seamless there.
It's not our first day, hon. No, I almost called you Hunter.
It's okay, we were
Hunter.
just talking about Hunter.
I know, I just texted him. I may have done a burnout in front of his shop. Well, his dad's shop where he currently was. I said, hey, that's just to brighten your day up.
Brighten my day up. I don't
Brighten
know about
my
his.
day up. It made me feel better. The Firestone tires on the car probably don't feel much better about life, but...
You getting her figured out, Jace?
Yeah, we're getting there.
That's right.
No, it's not.
Jace is gonna be flying in no time.
Let me get this top one a little. Okay. It's going to increase it. Okay, your side a little bit, I think.
The bottom side or the
Oh,
other
your side it looks like.
I gotta run one of these up.
Looks like she's flying, bud.
This one's so smooth.
There we got it. Good work. Thanks, Bruce. Let me see some cows real quick.
We got the old mouth cut off of it. We'll do a little grinding and start fitting this thing in there, see if we can make it fit. Alrighty, you're out of here. He's out. A little grinding, a lot of grinding, then we can start building. Alright, I think we're ready. Somewhere in that area. You started?
Kinda.
I can put more pressure on it.
There. Okay, we like that one.
That's what I was thinking it was gonna do. It's gonna work. We're not gonna have to rebuild. Woohoo! I'm gonna let this down. How does that look as far as upsy daisies and stuff? That looks pretty much where it needs to set. It's gotta go forward just barely.
Just barely.
But this thing's our problem right here. That needs cut off. That's gonna work.
Right now, literally, only that point is holding.
Yeah, that point is holding us up. You're about the same distance I am, maybe a little more on your side from being up.
Right there.
This isn't gonna be as bad as I thought to make this actually fit. Probably didn't need to cut the front one off, but I think we make it one piece with some good looking
we
dimple
can
dies.
make a drain so that you can drain that out in it.
Oh yeah. Someone wasn't thinking very smart, because you can't get that bolt out. And I already filled this clear full of oil, better known as oil. Looks like that's not coming off. I'm gonna cut it right there.
Just gonna ask you if you just want to
Oh
take
yeah,
plasma.
we're gonna take the pliers and make that flat right here. It's really not very user friendly for what I got going on.
This side's better. You can reach.
No, I mean I can get in there and cut it, but to make it flat, it's gonna be up here, which is way too far up.
How wide is your mount? You only really got to make it.
Well, the mount. We maybe. Let's pull one of those out. Get this in there. We're testing stuff. Just no need to get this all built and then figure out later that driveline won't fit because it's going to rub the top of this. If it rubs the top, I don't know what I'm going to do currently. All right. Ooh, it's going to be. It rubbed right here before. How far? It's got to go up. It's going to work.
Half an inch.
It's going to work. It's going to be freaking close if it doesn't at full squish. So I had to dent this because this rubbed. And that's about what we got right there and there.
So it's probably about the same.
We're in the chips. It's going to work. This side went up. Did your side go up? Not really.
No, mine's got that broken off bolt in it, so I just
Oh,
use
yeah.
that more just to-
Where did we put the bolts? That's a 1.
Ouch, that was my finger.
That's 1 bolt. Okay. Let me get another one. That's another one.
Another one by
Okay, I'm in. Look at that
wow.
skin. You didn't even need it.
Sheesh, Tom.
Should have went ahead and asked me. Tom would have said, hey, that's gonna hurt.
You know me, I gotta figure it out for myself.
Probably don't go ahead and do that. Like I'm in a concert.
Waving your lighter behind?
Yeah.
You like going to concerts, Paul?
No, that is not my jam. Too many people in one spot for me. That's gotta go up.
Where's
Where's
a mallet back there.
That thing right there. Start? Oh no, she's gotta go. Gotta go up more.
You get rid of the pressure.
Pry up on it again and I'll put that in. 1.
I heard slippage. How's that one?
You'll have to do it again. Oh, I got it, you can quit. Now we can get that out of my life for a minute. Looks like we're done. Woohoo, driver out!
Just weld it right to the cross brace.
Oh, it'd hang. Derby car stuff right there. Okay, so queso.
Queso.
This sounds delicious, actually.
I like queso.
I like queso myself. Should be able to take that and go. And that will give us our line right there to make square. What do you think? To there? Or do we go clear across? I think we go clear across.
I think if we have that opening, we use it.
I think you're right. We'll re-engineer us one of those things and it'll be sweet.
Whoever built that oil drain is
We may have
freaking
jumped the
awesome.
gun earlier
Problem is, we can't get this plate out.
without taking that fitting out. And I need to build a new one of these plates, so we're draining the oil.
Got it. We'll go build another one with those exact same holes in it.
Let's build us a pattern here. Good enough.
Still
Now,
make it.
If I can run the arc droid today and cut this bad boy out, we're gonna be in the chips. Speed, but we're good. Cool. All right.
A little toasty?
It's warm. Feels like somebody just got done cutting it. Should fit. We'll grind it up, put her in. If these bolts aren't too long now. Pretty nice. But cut us a piece of that 4-inch strap that's 9.5 with the old porta-band. And we'll punch holes in it. Actually, yeah. So I'm formulating a plan. If you cut a piece of the 4-inch strap, we welded in there. And then we cut a piece of 5-inch strap. Actually, no, 4-inch will probably do it.
9.5 inches.
Yeah, 9.5. Yep, that's gonna work. 2, 3 of those. It's gonna work. I got her figured out in my brain. And I'll show you guys shortly. Okay, now if I've calculated properly, should be able to slide a piece right under that. We might have to make it slightly smaller. Okay, the next one you cut, only cut it at 9 inches.
9 inches.
You want to punch me some holes?
That
Yike
size?
big,
In
right
the-
there.
In the
the
3
X's.
crosses.
Can you handle that?
And then we'll go ahead and build that plate, punch the holes in it, and we should be able to bolt it together and set it up there and tack, 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 tack. and then pull it all apart, get the rubber out of it, weld it in, and it's built. Okay, so that's what it says in the fine print.
You got the right punch?
We got the right punch. Look at this. It's probably going to be just a little bit tight, but I think we'll be all right. Last one.
Money.
That's pretty close-ish, I think. Okay. Now, ooh, should be able to go get one of them clamps.
This style?
Yep, slide it right up in there. Nice, and that's plenty. It's gonna have to stay right there. Okay. That, I'm gonna feel along. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Those are right to the front.
Like did it?
I don't know. We're about to find out. We'll punch those holes, I think.
It's pretty good.
No
Punch
pressure.
those bad boys.
No pressure, just gotta be perfect.
Yep. Do you believe in him, Coop?
I do believe in it.
That makes one of us.
I believe.
Drop a comment if you believe in Tom.
A whole bunch of negative comments.
Tom sucks. He never wears safety glasses. He's a horrible person.
That might be interesting. Well, there's no more pin marks left, so as long as those were right, we're good.
That's mount. See any problems with that, Coop?
No, I don't see any
That's
problems
because
with
it's
that.
actually bad to the bone.
He was pretty cool.
I told you I believed in Tom.
I believe in Tom too.
They're up a little bit.
That way it's not hitting.
You're gonna get a little bit of rubber squish.
I got a half right now, half inch. If I weld it right there, set it down on it, I think so. Okay, hold that.
Got it.
All right, we're on the clock right now because we got a basketball game to make it to. I got to get this tacked together and make it hold itself. Then go watch a kid play some basketball. So Jace has got a game tonight, and Graydon's got a game tomorrow. So maybe you guys will get to see some of that. We might ought to tighten those. Okay. I think right there it's just barely touching. That's weight on it. It's built. We'll take it out of there, build some corner braces for it, but not today. I'm going to a game. Saturday morning, and I'm well on the way to working on the tow truck here. I haven't videoed much, I've just been welding. So the mount is built. I got it all welded up. We got the plate welded in down here. Currently just waiting for everything to cool off and I can put it all back together, fill it back full of oil since I drained it, and hopefully hook some links back up, be able to set this thing down on the ground. Spray paint action. Let it finish cooling off. We'll bolt that in and I'll start putting it all back together. Mount is in. You can't really see much of it, but it's all tucked up in. There's nothing holding motor up anymore but itself. So now I can go ahead, put the links back up in, bolt everything up. We'll be looking dang good here. I may get this done so those boys can work on it on Monday. All right, update. Links are in, driveline is in. It appears front driveline, it's gonna work. So I'm just gonna have to shorten the rear one and then we'll be good to go. Still got a shifter to put in, some miscellaneous bolts to put in yet, but we're gaining. I'm gonna have this thing setting on all fours. Well, it basically is setting on all fours again. So we can let it down, start on the inside of it. All right, I saved you guys the trouble of watching me wash the oil pan off. It's all clean, crossmember's cut out. We're gonna put it back in with some of these little bad boys so that I can take it out again if I ever need to, like I should have the first time. I'll pull some 10mm bolts. We'll drop that oil pan down, get a new gasket on it, and get it to quit leaking, because I'm sick of the leaking. Just got the oil pan all changed. The gasket was junk. We should have the oil leak solved in this thing. So now I just gotta put the crossmember back in it, weld that in. I think I'm about done for the day, so we'll get that wrapped up. Oil pan's in, I'm gonna let down, put some oil back in this thing. I think we're good to go. Check that out. I can take the crossmember out now. Everything is good to go. Build it just like I did the FJ one a couple weeks ago. All right, we are gonna make the crossmember so we can take it in and out of this car. So we'll saw it off right up where we can get those to weld in. Take it out. And shouldn't leak anymore. Trans shouldn't leak anymore, and it has overdrive. Now it shouldn't pop out of low and high range anymore. That should be fixed. Now I've just got a metric ton of stuff to do inside the truck to switch it over to an overdrive. I gotta fix the shifter, I gotta build new shifters. I got some JB custom shifters to go inside for the transfer case. We're gonna put carpet in it. We're gonna finally change those doors out and get some full doors on it with the windows that'll go up and down. We've got lots left to do, but we're out of time today, so hope you guys enjoyed this. That's all we got, so thanks for watching.